This is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. I'm coming to you from my art studio to talk to the creatives, interior designers, painters, even gallery owners, all of those out there who participate in the creative industry and who do something creatively. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about your goals. You set your goals. You have your plans. You're trying to achieve them. And you have bumps on the road, the things that happen to you that you're like, oh man, I didn't expect this, or I have to switch over to this because my attention, right? I have to switch my attention to this because this came up. And then sometimes it feels a bit like you may be defeated, those days that just feel heavier than others. I'm here to tell you, stay in faith. And I'm not talking from a religious standpoint, okay? I'm talking about keep your vision alive, stay in faith. I didn't learn this till recently. I always thought because, I think about it often enough that I'm going to, this is what I'm pursuing and I'm going to stay on track. Many people that might work, I don't know. It certainly didn't work for me. If I'm getting up in the morning and working on my paintings and my craft and sharing my work to the world, and I have something happen, something shifts, or a challenge comes up that I wasn't, an expected challenge, but in my mind I'm like, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm gonna do. It still wasn't enough. Sometimes even a disappointment or something would completely switch my vision, and then it would take time for me to get back on track. And one of the things that I've learned, like I mentioned till recently, is to write my goals right in the morning, as soon as I wake up and before I go to sleep. And maybe many of you might be doing that already. I'll take my hat off if you're doing that, because it's a muscle. You don't want to do it. It's like everything else. It's a task. But it has helped me tremendously because it keeps me on track. Regardless of what happens throughout the day, I know where I'm going. And there's something about writing it down with pen, with ink and paper. It's very powerful. And I'm not trying to be spiritual or anything like that. It's just it's the action that you're taking, that you're not only writing it, you're repeating it in your mind, and you might be vocalizing it. You might be repeating it with words. It's this three things come together. You're thinking about it, you're talking, you might be saying it and you're writing it. These three things come together, and it's a very good reminder of where you're going, regardless of what bumps you have in the road. It's easier to lose focus when you're not constantly reminding yourself. And you might be constantly reminding yourself mentally, and if it's working for you, great. I know many people, way too many people, that doesn't work. There has to be something that keeps you you're constantly reminding yourself, branding in paper, branding in your heart, branding in your mind that you're going somewhere, and that's what you're trying to achieve. And I just wanted to share that with you. Stay in faith. And one way to stay in faith is put action behind that faith. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. Thank you so much for watching.